Hey, what's going on, everybody? The You Bet Sports Group back with another Thursday night football. We got some action. We got some bets. We got some props. I'm staying away from spreads, but it's your boys. We are back this week. Check us out on YouTube at OG Codex, on X at Cody Does Comedy. I'm on TikTok at OG Codex, and my friend and dear co-host Scotties on TikTok as well. Scotty Easter on TikTok. Check him out. And joining me today is Scotty Easter. What the fuck is going on, my guy? Welcome
What's
back.
up, buddy? Been a while. Been busy.
Yep. How the fuck
Glad
you been,
to be
bro?
back.
It's good to see you as always.
Haven't been having much luck since I haven't been doing the podcast. I'm hopping back on. Let the luck come back. Starting tonight.
That's right. That's right. The pod is a fucking sacred thing. We make things happen on this pod, baby. The juice gets flowing when me and Scotty get fucking talking some shit. Just so everybody knows, if you would have fucking coattailed some of those picks on the last pod, if you would have coattailed some of them, guess what? Go back and watch it. It was cash money, dude. Cash money, dude. Made some picks for you last week, so boys riding high this week. Let's talk some props. Thursday night football action. Steelers and Titans. It's in Pittsburgh. Weather's looking like maybe 40, 44. It's going to be the high. It's going to dip into the 40s. Not much wind. Injuries. We got Minkah Fitzpatrick's a little banged up. Not going to play tonight. We know Will Levis started last week. It's going to start this week. DeAndre Hopkins got something with a toe. Some toe shit. Got him questionable. I don't know. I'm hoping he plays just because we saw the old D-Hop a little bit last week. I want to see the old D-Hop again this week. That's all I got for injuries that I can think of. I think the Steelers have a cornerback that's lower on the depth charts, a little banged up, questionable. Sounds like he's going to play, though. But, yeah, we all know Minkah Fitzpatrick is out. Left the game early last week. He's not going to play this week. We hope he gets better. But that is something to watch. That's a defense that has been middle of the pack a little bit on the passing side, right? A little bit of the upper middle of the pack on the rushing side. So the defense kind of evens itself out. It's pretty solid defense, but without Minkah Fitzpatrick, how good are they? You know, that's a fucking pretty good fucking player. Pretty good starter for him. It's the king of pick sixes, in my opinion. That guy will fucking take one house very quick. Something to look at, just injury-wise, weather-wise. I like to mention that in the beginning of the podcast now because I think it's something that we overlook a little too much on this podcast. So one thing I do want to start mentioning because it's fresh in mind.
That's right.
What have you been thinking about, Scotty?
Well, you want me to go ahead and... I mean, I got... My like for this game, I'm going Derrick Henry. I like him over 72.5.
Whoa, hold on now, Scotty.
You want me to do?
Hold on.
Whoa.
Let's talk about who you like in the game.
Who do I like in the game?
Who's going to win this game tonight? Let's not get to props yet. I'll let you know when you're going to get your spotlight because Scotty, we should give him a segment and call it the hot props because my man be killing the props, baby. He's gonna get his own time to shine a little bit later. But who got winning this game? I should have been more elaborate.
I like the Titans in this game.
The Titans on the road.
Yeah, I just like what Will Levis is doing. Honestly, I think he looked great his first game. That's something they've been lacking. I think that takes a lot of pressure off of Derrick Henry and the other back, Spears. I just think.
Oh, I
think
the defense about Spears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I think the defense has great. I mean, they can stop the run. So if you can make a team one-dimensional, it's hard to beat that team.
That's very true. That's very true. It's going to be fucking Thursday night football. First time Levis is in the prime. First time he's going to be on the road. Combine those two factors in. You know what I mean? He was at home, 1 o'clock game last week. Wasn't really the starter. You know what I mean? Got thrown in and came out fucking... I think he solidified himself as a starter now.
Oh, yeah.
I bet Tannehill would be fucking starting in another scenario. I bet he's healthy enough to start, is what I'm trying to say. I just bet he's taking the week off because he's no longer that starter, boy. They want to see this rookie. I thought he was going to be the number 2 overall pick, number 3 overall pick. I really did. I thought Indianapolis was going to take Levis. I thought they fell in love with him at the pro day. I thought he was better than Richardson, but I don't watch college that much. Richardson did have a good start to his NFL career, but man,
they just went with the better athlete overall.
It'll be hard to bounce back from that. Man's already got fucking hurt. It's tough. That's not a good sign.
Oh yeah,
it's not a good sign.
That's what I mean. I'm worried about Diggs. With his injury, like that ain't. It's them are not injuries you can just come back and forget about that injury. All next year he'll be thinking about it. So
you're right. You know what the spread is? It's 3. They're giving They're giving Pittsburgh 3. They're at home. I don't like the spread on either side. I'm gonna stick away from the spread and the money line. But if I gotta tell you one that to feel good about, I like Pittsburgh's money line. I like them to win at home. Kenny Pickett has been nursing an injury. Might be limited to what he can do. I think they're going to be little short passes. I don't think there's going to be a lot of deep balls from Kenny Pickett. I think it's going to be some dinking, some dunking. Deontay Johnson, I look for him to get going. I look for them to try to get Najee going, try to get Jalen Warren some screens, try to get the simple shit. I look for it to be a close game. My thing is I don't know if Levis is going to be ready to be that guy right now, dude. That's hard to. It's going to take a specimen to just be first 2 games in the NFL. 3-4 touchdowns against now the Steelers, and on the road at prime time. That boy, if he comes out tonight and does something, that's a star is born. You know what I mean? If he comes out and fucking kills it tonight, dude, two games back to back like that, I'd be very impressed.
But see, like to me, I don't think he has to kill it. Like, I don't think he has to go out there and do what he did last. I think if he just plays a good, because that expecting him to do that again is, like you just said, it's Patrick Mahomes type shit. But but I can see where you're going there, and I think, if your scenario happens, I think the person I think is going to have a big game would be George Pickens. I think George Pickens has to come alive and have 100 plus. I think, and that's very well possible. Titans ain't very good at corner, are they? I don't follow them that much, but
I'm liking Deontay Johnson though. I'm thinking both of them can't ball out tonight. I'm thinking
what, 20 something.
No, he's at like 56 because he's been the last few weeks.
Yeah,
he's been pretty good. He's had like 80 and 76, and like he's been. So they raised his lines like a couple weeks ago. Those were his lines, like 25, 35, and he was just shattering them. He's been getting involved in that offense a lot. I like where his line's at. I didn't really check Pickens just because I look for Deontay Johnson to be that guy tonight when it comes to the Steelers. I look for him and Warren to get some. Maybe even I don't know if he's healthy. Well, I know he is. I don't know why I'm saying that. But Freiermuth or whatever his fucking name is, I think he'll get some catches tonight too.
Who's that? Who's that again?
Their tight end. What's his name? Pat Freiermuth or some shit like
that? I don't know. I didn't. That's why I didn't even know he was a tight end.
Yeah, Freiermuth. He's all right. He'll try to get some catches tonight. We'll see. So before we get to Scotty's picks, let me go ahead and plug mine on the screen. You can check it out. This is the parlay I might lock in. I haven't locked it in yet. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Because the reason I haven't is because Scotty might talk me into coattailing. So let's go ahead and check out Cody's parlays for the day. I got the kicker for the fucking Steelers, Chris Boswell, to make 2 field goals in the game. If you look, he's one of the top scoring kickers. The Steelers don't finish a lot of drives, right? And when they do, it's usually with 3, not 7. They kick a lot of field goals. I look for him to have more than 2 field goals tonight. I'm hoping to get back on track when it comes to these kicking props. I got Will Levis. I like where his lines are. Ultimately, just that I think it's like 201 on fucking some apps. On mine, it was at least. I like a little alternate line drawing a little bit lower, 175 yards. I think Will Levis can throw that left-handed, guys. I got that as a lock prop, baby. Will, what do you think about that, Scotty? Will Levis 175 tonight, over or
Oh
under
my
if you had to
gosh,
draw that line?
over.
Over that,
Yes,
baby. Smash.
over,
That's like a
over.
minus 280 pick. So, I mean, add that to a parlay. You're going to get some odds on
Hey,
that.
I just want, I don't mean to interrupt you, but
No, go
I
ahead.
like your field goal thing for the Pittsburgh kicker.
Yeah, I
Because
feel
if
good
you
about
look
it.
at Tennessee, they're ranked 31st. They
I know.
allowed 3 field
Yep,
goals
you looked
per game.
exactly per game.
Yeah.
So,
And Tennessee's away, so they allowed three and a half while they're away. So basically four. They're allowing four. In the last 3 games,
and
they allowed
Boswell
4. I
kicks.
really like that pick. Yeah.
Boswell kicks field goals. Another one I
Yep.
got. This one's more of a lean. I got this one. This one might catch the X, and by that I mean it might not make the final cut. I got Derrick Henry's receiving line over 11.5. He's been going over that recently. I think they're getting him more involved when it comes to just those little slip screens and little small routes out of the backfield, little like act like he's pass blocking and just slip out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he's been dangerous there. He's had he's gone over this line a lot this year. I like him to go over 11.5 tonight. It's more of a lean though. And then of course I got DeAndre Hopkins going over 40 on an alt line, but now that I know about his toe, that's something that we got to watch out for. Maybe try to
Draw
do
back
some
one a little bit.
yeah, maybe we should do some research more on like what this fucking injury is and how serious it is. If there's any information out there, I suggest going to try to follow that. And then this one, I'm damn near a lock. I got Deontay Johnson's alt line at 40 yards. I mean, this guy is someone that has been doing good, and if you pay attention to the media, it's somebody that they sound like they're trying to get more involved in the offense. That's a trending up guy in fantasy. That's a trending up guy in parlays. I mean everything. They still have his normal line at like 56. I'm going with an alt line. You know me. I try to draw a few normal lines, a few alt lines. My normal lines are the kicking line and the Derrick Henry line. I got some alts. Deontay Johnson's alt line at 40. I mean, brother, tie that in with Levis, tie that in with the field goal. You tie all this together, plus 475 on a 5 pick parlay that I find very safe, especially if DeAndre Hopkins is healthy. I really do. I think Derrick Henry's going to catch passes, and I think he has at least 2 passes, 2 catches. I think it'll only take one. I mean, you give him a fucking ball on the screen and watch him cook, he can have 20 or 30. That's Derrick fucking Henry, baby. Put the crown back on his head. I think that
Yes.
I think they're going to try to get him more involved. I'm leaning a pick that didn't make this screen. It's a Derrick Henry touchdown tonight. He's only got 2 this year. It seems like in the red zone, they've been shading away from him and they haven't been successful in the red zone. I think they're seeing that. They're like, what the fuck are we doing? Let's get our fucking guy involved in the red zone. This guy is the red zone prototype running back. He is the red zone running back. The man is built like a linebacker. Hand him the football inside the 10, inside the 5, and watch everybody try to tackle him. That's all I'm saying. I'm leaning. Might even X. Oh, yeah, he is. He is. Yeah. That's all I got for that one. I want to give my man Scotty a second for his picks. About to prompt up on the screen Scotty's parlays that he sent me. Feeling good about. Might even tie him into mine. Let's go ahead and check him out.
All right. So with my I'm going with Derrick Henry over 72.5. I just believe the way Will Levis played his first game, I think that's going to make the box a little lighter tonight. On top of that, the Steelers are among the bottom of the pack for rushing yards allowed per game. Like Cody said, put the crown back on the man. This is the game he gets it. The lean I'm going with is I'm going Jalen Warren, under 19.5 receiving yards. This whole season, the Titans have done a very good job with defending the running backs coming out of the backfield. Hopefully they have the same success. There's a chance they don't, which is why I have it as my lean. But my lock...
Shut up, bitch!
My lock, I'm going Will Levis under 2.5 passing touchdowns. The Steelers are averaging opponents to score 1.5 TDs through the air. The last 3 games, they've allowed less than 1. And when they're playing at home, they allow 1 TD through the air. They're averaging that all year. Now, I do think Will Levis will be able to move the Titans down the field. But like Cody said earlier, and I'll reinstate it, I think it will be Derrick Henry getting them in the end zone. I think if they get down close, they need to feed the man. He's built like a linebacker. He's bigger than some of the linebackers. And that's my picks. It's showing. I also have Will Levis over his passing yards. Also, I know Cody had a low line, but I like where he was setting at. I like the odds right there. Put that shit on a crack-a-doodle. That's money.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it hard, except for that one pick. I had to hit. I don't have it on the soundboard. It's the only reason I interrupted it with it. If I had it on the soundboard, he was catching the rock. I like Jaylen Warren to go over tonight. Possibly. It's probably not going to make my picks, but I think Jaylen Warren's going to get involved tonight. We'll see how it goes. That's one thing
that man's burnt me on the over.
Oh,
so many times.
Scotty's got some vendettas, baby. He said, I'm getting paid on the under tonight.
Yeah. He's hurt me on. Right. And I mean, they was a little bit higher, but then, I look at, and like I said, that's my lean. That could go either way. I mean,
yeah, you're right.
Realistically, like you said, that's one screen. That's one.
You're just gonna be mad as fuck if that first drive, dude. They just and he's just close. And all game you're gonna think about it, dude. Yeah. Just like, man, he's fucking one catch away, and then like you're gonna be safe. And then fourth quarter comes, and he's throwing shit. I don't know. That one's I'm scared of. That one I'm leaving off because I think you're right. I think he could very well not do it, but I'm just so scared to do an under on that because it is just one play, and you're just looking at your ticket like, fuck. I don't like those one play unders where it's like, ooh, because remember last week I had one that I thought was safe the whole time, and they tossed one up to my man Adams, and I'm like, dude, I just kept thinking about one play. Really, he is a 60-yard guy. He is a 70-yard guy. He could do it. If anybody who, what I mean, those unders do scare me, but especially when they're that low, it's like somebody could just miss their assignment, dude. Miss their assignment, but
one missed assignment.
That one's scary, but. That's a ballsy one. I like ballsy ones. Way to mention it, because what did Grandpappy use? Plug in Grandpappy for a second. Scared money don't make no goddamn money, baby. Let's go. I like it. But my thing is, I'm probably just gonna leave it off. I'm scared of it.
Yeah,
I'm scared of it. I'm trying to be safe tonight. This one, I'm leaving off the money. Like, I like the fucking Steelers in the game, but I ain't betting it. I ain't betting the Steelers because I can see them motherfuckers. They can fumble the bag easy tonight, dude. Titans could whip that ass tonight, boy.
Oh yeah,
they really could. Because Levis could be that guy.
It's the NFL too, dude. Like, how many times have we seen it already?
That's right.
Like teams that shouldn't win. And this is a closer game. I don't blame you. I'm leaving that shit off too.
I'm scared. I'm scared of even these fucking DeAndre Hopkins lines, man. I might fucking hit the X on I'm scared. I got some picks on mine that I'm scared of. But scared money don't make it, baby.
Make that money. That's right.
So that's all I got. I feel good about my picks. Like I said, might be one or two on there that I hit the X on, but definitely the locks that I have on there. Chris Boswell's field goals. It even became a lock when my man Scotty brought some stats up. Will Levis is throwing for 170 tonight. He's doing it. That's an alt line. That's a parlay line. I think Scotty's right. I think 200. I might even hit the X on that one and draw that one at the normal 200. It's like 200, 201. I think we can do that. I think he gets that all day. Steelers are banged up even when they're healthy. I think that's a hard line for them to stop. Right. Derrick Henry's more of a lean. He's been catching more passes than normal, but, that can not hit. I like that one. More of a lean, though. DeAndre Hopkins, this morning was sold on it. I was ready to call it a lock until I read about this toe nonsense. I was legit ready to be like, yeah, DeAndre, 40? Fuck yeah, we're getting 40, baby. But come on, man, this toe shit. So we got to watch. We got to monitor that. And then a lock.
Just got to find out what it is. Is it
100%.
A hangnail or is it turf down?
Yeah, right.
Or is it what's going on?
Exactly. And then Deontay Johnson, I'm calling that a lock. I mean, an alt line at 40, I think he's going to smash that. I wouldn't be surprised if he had 75 tonight. Just he's that guy. I like Deontay Johnson. He's been good for the Steelers. I think they got to get him the ball more. I think that's the game plan. And like Scotty said, Pickens is going to be open too because there's good receiving core. Yep, that's it for me. Scotty, you got anything to close out on?
That's it for me, brother.
Well, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Tell us how ugly I am. Tell us how stupid our picks are in the comments. And look forward to another week. Let's get paid. Goodbye.
See ya.